It's not the leads, it's you. Have you ever thought, and this is to mortgage brokers and loan officers, have you ever thought that maybe it could be me? Maybe it could be me. Tried other marketing companies. I tried running ads. The leads were all bad, right? What if it's you? Maybe it wasn't you, but maybe it was. Here's the difference between relying on referrals and relying on a system that will actually consistently generate you business no matter what the market is. Referrals is easy. It's so easy. Low skill, you're taking orders from realtors. Hey, help me here, right? You're depending on realtors for your business, an external force. We cannot control other people. Realtors are an external force. Completely relying on realtors, that's a low skill task. That's an easy task. That's an employee task. You're technically an employee if you just rely on realtors for your business because it's so easy. So it's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's just how it is. Some skill, referrals, easiest low skill is just things just being handed to you on a platter, right? Challenging, a little bit more skill, social leads. So from your DMs and from organic social, like posting. Harder, high skill, lead gen, advertising, social media. And then harder, high skill would be cold calling, cold everything. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. He was a Roman emperor from 161 80, I believe, to 180 80, I believe. Don't quote me. He was a Roman emperor, and he knows more than most people in this day and age do. And it's wild that the simple concept of taking accountability and understanding what we can and cannot control and what is and isn't worth our energy, he's a genius. And he's also one of the founders of Stoicism, the philosophy. Marcus Aurelius. Let's take this and let's bring it into our business. People have stayed here and are taking orders from their referral partners. When the market's good, I don't blame you. Do it. That's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. Like I said, stayed here and taking orders from their referral partners, right? But you have less control. Look at this. You have less control because you're depending on an external force. More control when you have a system in place, but to get that system, you need to have a higher skill. Easy, low skill, you're more vulnerable. But you're least vulnerable when you have a system in place around cold outreach. A scalable system in place around lead gen. I want you guys to be here. We only need this amount. This is a realistic amount of skill set a business owner should have. Cold, that's a whole nother skill set. You have to be amazing at cold outreach, and it takes a while to get there. So having a scalable system, you have high skill, but also you understand delegation to a degree. Interest rates are high, so less people are buying. Less people are buying, so less people need realtors. When less people need realtors, less people need me because I get my business from realtors. I get all of my business from realtors. Exactly why your business is slowed down. With that being said, then it brings these questions to the conscious mind. Why am I depending on realtors for business? How do I get business by skipping the realtor? How do I go to realtors to give business? And why is my whole business dependent on something I cannot control? Marcus Aurelius even says, you don't have power over people. You cannot control them. So there's a difference between a business owner and an employee. Employees take orders. You're more of a hustler and an order taker when you wait for realtors to send you business. When you get coffee and lunch, right? Socialize. You're more of a hustler and an order taker, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not a great thing. But it's not a bad thing. But you're more of a business owner when you understand marketing, advertising, leveling up skill sets, delegation, huge one. Build a referral network, right? So most start here because it's so easy. It's so easy. And the best continue down the line and gain these skills to become a business owner. Gain the skills and get here, and you'll never have a lead problem again. If you understand marketing and have these skills, you will never have a lead gen problem again. You have a business. You're more skilled than most MLOs in the industry. I'm talking almost all of them. And you have a predictable system no matter what the interest rates are. Because if it's a numbers game and it's not a me depending on realtors game, you can just look at the numbers. Don't sell the loan, sell the house. If you're not open to changing your way of doing things, you will not succeed with online lead gen. You need to understand to sell the house. We're not selling the vehicle to get to the destination. We're selling the trip, right? We're selling the vacation. We're not selling the way we're getting to that vacation. So we need to shift our sales processes, and it's such a different concept because all the realtors do all the selling. The realtors do all the sales, right? You need to shift the conversation. They're getting a mortgage. This is the vehicle. This is the vehicle to get a new home. We need to sell the home. We're not selling the car. If you're not open to changing your way of doing things, you will not succeed with online lead gen. So if you're not open-minded around new sales processes, if you're not open-minded around gaining new skills, sell the dream, sell the benefit, sell what they want, sell the house. Where do you work? How close do you want to be? Are you open to other areas or cities? What's your perfect dream house location? Questions we should probably ask to get them thinking about a house, not a mortgage. Be an advisor. Some people will opt in and not qualify, right? Advise them on how to get set. They'll remember you later when they are set. As we can all probably understand, there's a lot of miseducation and there's not enough education about how to take out a mortgage and how to buy your first home. We need to put our advisor hat on and advise them, give them advice on how to get there to their end goal. It's not a, hey, you don't qualify, bye, right? It's a, hey, okay, let's talk. The moral of the story, guys, is that you need to make different decisions to get a different outcome. The same decisions that you've been making around delegation, around how you run your business or your side hustle, most cases, if you've been doing it the same way for the past year or over that, you're not going to get above and beyond. It's like someone that's looking to lose weight, right? But instead of making decisions from where they want to be, they're making decisions from where they are. You have to make decisions from where you want to be, like starting eating healthy, start going to the gym, start, a diet, things like that. You have to make them now to change. You cannot start eating healthy when you're skinny. That doesn't even make sense. You have to start now. So looking at your business, my question to you as a viewer is, what decision do you need to make to change and get one step closer to your end goal of scaling your business? So when you go to bed tonight, you put your business in the best position possible to scale. Drop it in the comments.